everybody, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in to another video of One Tool a Week, guy. If you're new to the channel, we take a look at tools every week. So if you love tools, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. This week, we're going to be looking at tools to cut the copper. So this is going to be a 3/4 piece of pipe. And of course, it's going to be type L. And in the trades that I'm in, if it's plumbing or HVAC, we're going to be cutting a lot of copper. Now, again, this is a type L, 3/4. Or if you're going to be in the HVAC world, you're probably looking at 7/8, which of course, OD and ID is what you're looking at. The first one that you're probably going to look into or have are going to be close quarter cutters. So these are my close quarter cutters. These are going to be the Ridgid 101, and they're going to set you back for about $17.88. So these are very nice to have whenever you have pipe to pipe and they're super close. You're going to have to cut them with these right here. That way you don't go ahead and hit anything or obstruct anything in the way. Now these alone are going to open up from 1/4 to 1.125, which is going to be plenty. 1 inch for these, which are very going to be nice. Now of course $17.88 is what it's going to set you back. And of course I have a piece of copper right here, and let's go ahead and put them on there and cut them up. And there you're going to have it, guys. You're going to have a nice little cut. And that way you could install or use whatever you're going to have to, put a coupling, 90, whatever the case is. So these are going to be very handy. Definitely a must in your tool bag, close quarter cutters for copper. Now the next one is going to be these babies right here. I definitely suggest these. These are going to be the Ridgid cutters, and it's going to be model number 151. And these are going to set you back at about $45.49. Now the cool thing about these is going to be that they're quick opening. So you just press this little lever right here and they're gonna open up, and for adjustment you just put whatever pipe size you're gonna cut and slide it in, and it's gonna cut and just twist. One thing that I did forget to mention, guys, the thing that I do like about Ridgid cutters is that they all come with a spare blade underneath the twisting mechanism or the tightener. So just keep in mind, in case your blade ever breaks, you're having issues, just remove this piece right here and you're able to replace your blade. So again, an extra blade. You could see the blade right here inside, and then it's for this blade replacement. And of course you just press this one out and it's going to be able to replace. So again, this is going to be for the 3/4, and it's going to set you back for $45.49. This, the 151. Now it's going to have the capacity of 1/4 to 1.5, which is very nice. But the only downfall on this is that when you have it open all the way, you're actually going to lose in case you're trying to cut something close by. You end up gonna be able to hit something, because whenever it's open all the way, it's going to be at 8 5/8 of an inch tall. But whenever you close it, it's going to be set at 6.5 inches tall. So keep in mind for that. Now the thickness is going to be 1.25 inches, and you're also going to have a reamer on the side. That way you can ream your pipe, close it, and again, it's going to be able to use. Right now we have some 3/4 copper, and let's go ahead and cut these. And you go ahead and cut it, and there you go. It's going to be a nice little cut, and straight ream it, set it up. That way you could solder it, braze it, press it, whatever the case is. So the next one, in case you're looking to spend a little more dollars than this puppy right here, I would probably take a look at or suggest for you to purchase these babies right here. This is going to be the Knipex 903102. Now this one alone is going to set you back at $71.49, which is pretty pricey, but again, it is very nice. This is the actual length. They're not going to get any larger than this, and of course it is a self-adjuster as well, which you just press this little lever right here and it's going to adjust it by itself. You're going to have 2 more rollers, that way the pipe rolls smoothly. And if you open up the bottom cap right here, you're gonna have an extra blade that it's gonna come with. Let me see if it catches it. There you go. So that's gonna be very nice to have. You close it back up, order a new blade, and if you slide this up, you're gonna have a full reamer underneath it. So that is very nice. The only downfall on this is going to be that they're a little bit pricey, and you're gonna lose about 1/8 of an inch to cut. So, or 1/4. So it's gonna be able to cut from 1/4 to 1 3/8 capacity. So you're going to go ahead and put your copper piece on there, and once you put your copper piece, you just tighten it up, and once you tighten it up, you go ahead and just start cutting. Now there's some speculations, always go away from the cut, so that way you keep it. If you notice, I'm just pulling away on the cut. And that there, every now and then I'll go back and forth in case I notice some wobbling or something like that. So just there, keep in mind you also have to grease up this baby every now and then. So there we go. Now the next ones are going to be if you're trying to spoil yourself. If you're trying to spoil yourself and you want some extra pretty nice cutting capacity, is going to be these babies right here. If you haven't seen these are going to be the Milwaukee 2471-20. Now this tool by itself is going to set you back about $165.56 on Amazon. I believe Home Depot has it for a little bit cheaper, and it comes with a battery. Now the whole purpose for this is going to be if you're cutting a lot, and the other downfall is going to be you're only able to cut 3/8 to 1 inch copper. So if you see it, the actual length on this is going to be a total of 13.5 inches long without the battery. Sizes are going to vary with the battery, and the actual thickness is going to be 1.3/8. So 1.7/8, sorry about that. You're going to have a button back here. That button's going to indicate how much power you have on your battery, and you're also able to light up with a little LED. Now at the bottom, you're going to have your little knob. In the middle, it's going to lock your trigger, but if you press it to the right side, it's going to lock it up in the open space. That way you can slide your copper pipe, and then you slide it all the way to the left and press it, and it's going to twist it and cut it. So let's go ahead and open it up. Go back to the right side, open it up. There you go. And then once you have it open, you press your copper inside wherever your line's going to be. And once you have your line there, you go ahead and start twisting it. And there you go, guys. That's going to be your cut piece. So very nice, very straight cut. I love these when I'm demoing out a lot of copper. So these work great for demoing out, and it gets the job a lot quicker and less fatigue. So for anybody that's, hey, I know fatigue, but hey, we're getting older, guys. Take care of your body. I've always said on this channel, take care of your body. So with that, less work means less stress. So you're having to work less, and you're exercising, less chances of getting injured as well or pulling a muscle. So very nice, guys. And again, it is a luxury, but very nice to have. So there you go. Now, in case you want to get into a bigger or larger piece of pipe, then maybe you want to take a look at these puppies right here, which these are going to be able to cut up to 4 inch. Now if you see the other ones, the 151, you can see the size comparison, which is going to be major. Now this is going to be the Ridgid 154, and this is going to set you back at $160.60. Now it is going to be the quick, and it's going to open up. When it's open all the way, it's going to measure about 16.5 inches tall, and then it's going to have the capacity of 1.7/8 to 4.5 inch copper pipe that you're able to cut. So very nice, guys. Again, now in case you don't have any of these tools, a Sawzall always works. Unless you're doing Hvac, then you don't want any of those shavings getting in there. Or you could always use a bandsaw, or I love to use the oscillating tool. The oscillating tool comes in handy. I'll leave the links in the comments or in the description below. As always, guys, let me know what y'all think in the comments below, and thanks for watching. One tool a week.